About mesothelioma and asbestos exposure. A cancer diagnosis can be traumatic for both the victim and their family. Although there are some instances in which identifying the disease will allow the individual to effectively fight it, in some cases, by the time cancer is diagnosed, it has progressed to a point where it is no longer treatable. One of the most dangerous types of cancer is mesothelioma. This cancer develops slowly and unfortunately, does not show symptoms until it has taken root throughout the body. At Williams-Kirker, we are deeply sympathetic to the pain and frustration that mesothelioma victims and their families experience, and we are committed to providing effective legal representation to individuals who are suffering because of this devastating condition. Contact our Houston Mesothelioma Lawyers at 888-380-6376 to schedule a free consultation. Types of mesothelioma. Malignant mesothelioma is a highly lethal cancer caused by even brief or minimal asbestos exposure. Many Americans spent years of their lives working and living in close proximity to asbestos without even realizing the danger that they were being exposed to. There is no cure for mesothelioma, which may appear decades after the asbestos exposure. Medical science has identified 3 varieties of mesothelioma, all of which are associated with asbestos exposure. These are typically, mesothelioma attacks the lungs or abdomen. It is thought to be caused by the inhalation or accidental swallowing of tiny asbestos particles in the air. The disease sometimes affects the heart as well, though the causes of this variety of mesothelioma are less clear. Who is at risk? Anyone who worked with or around asbestos could develop one of the harmful forms of mesothelioma cancer. However, the following workers are more likely to have encountered asbestos in their careers. Another set of individuals that may face a higher risk of mesothelioma development are veterans. Many military tools, vehicles, and ships used asbestos as a durable construction material, and the dedicated men and women that came in contact with asbestos during their military careers may now be showing signs of mesothelioma development. In order to provide these individuals with the information they need about mesothelioma and asbestos exposure, we have put together the following articles. Because asbestos was used so widely and for so long, an incredibly large number of Americans are thought to be at risk. If you feel that you may have been exposed to asbestos or are now experiencing symptoms of mesothelioma, it is important that you consult with a medical professional as soon as possible. Understanding mesothelioma. The following information can be used to gain a deeper understanding of how mesothelioma affects the body and what you can do to treat this disease. For further information on any of the following topics, feel free to contact our team at any point. Besides mesothelioma, asbestos can cause other disorders such as lung cancer and asbestosis. People who develop these conditions have just as much right as mesothelioma victims to take legal action. If you or a loved one suspects that asbestos may have played a role in your condition, contact a Houston mesothelioma attorney right away to discuss your options. Contact USA Texas Mesothelioma Lawsuit Attorney can tell you more about your rights as a mesothelioma patient.